Joey Molland, February 26, 2025. Joey Molland was the last surviving member of the classic 1970s Welsh pop rock band Badfinger. He was 77 when he passed away. Badfinger is best known for their hit songs No Matter What and Day After Day, which became anthems of the early 1970s rock scene. The band was signed to the Beatles' Apple Records label, and their music gained significant recognition. Molland joined Badfinger in the early 1970s, and his contributions to the band's songwriting, alongside his powerful guitar and vocals, were essential to their success. Despite the band's immense talent, they faced financial mismanagement, legal battles, and tragedy, with several members passing away young. Molland's death marks the end of an era for Badfinger and its loyal fans. He continued to perform and tour as a solo artist after the band's breakup, honoring the band's legacy. George Lowe, March 3, 2025. George Lowe, aged 67, was a beloved voice actor, widely known for voicing Space Ghost in the Adult Swim series Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Lowe's distinctive, deadpan voice and unique comedic style made him a fan favorite in the 1990s. Space Ghost Coast to Coast was a surreal and influential animated series that featured Lowe as the host of a bizarre late-night talk show, with special guest appearances and absurd humor that appealed to Adult Swim's niche audience. Lowe's work extended beyond Space Ghost, voicing characters in other animated series like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, where he brought his comedic timing to roles like the narrator of the show. Outside of his voice acting career, Lowe was known for his affable personality and deep connection with fans, often engaging on social media. His passing marks a significant loss for the world of animation and pop culture. Bernadette Payne, March 5, 2025. Bernadette Payne, a former jockey, tragically passed away at 51. She was one of the 8 siblings from the famous Payne family, known for their contributions to the sport of horse racing. Her sister, Michelle Payne, made history by becoming the first female jockey to win the prestigious Melbourne Cup in 2015. Bernadette was a respected figure in the racing community and had a reputation for her dedication to the sport. Her death has deeply affected the Payne family, and tributes have poured in from the world of racing. Bernadette's legacy in the racing world, along with her family's history in the sport, made her an influential figure. Kimberly Birch, March 3, 2025. Kimberly Birch, fiancée of Tame Down, the lead singer of the band Faster Pussycat, died under tragic circumstances after allegedly falling overboard from a Royal Caribbean cruise ship during the 80s cruise event. Kimberly, who had been an integral part of the rock music scene alongside Down, was well known for her relationships within the rock community. Her death was met with shock and sadness, especially as she had posted on social media hours before her disappearance. The incident has raised questions about safety aboard cruise ships, and an investigation is ongoing. Carl Dean, March 3, 2025. Carl Dean, the husband of country music icon Dolly Parton, passed away at the age of 82. Dean was known for keeping a very private life, despite being married to one of the most famous women in the world. Dolly and Carl met in 1964, and they married in 1966. They had a deeply supportive and enduring relationship, and Carl was known to be a grounding influence for Dolly, especially as her career skyrocketed. Dean, who ran a road paving business, avoided the spotlight, preferring a quiet life away from the public eye. While Dolly Parton remains a global superstar, she often speaks about how Carl's love and support have been key to her success. His passing has left Dolly heartbroken, but she has said she is grateful for the life they shared together. Michelle Trachtenberg, February 26, 2025. Michelle Trachtenberg, known for her roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Euro Trip, tragically passed away at the age of 39. Trachtenberg was a beloved actress in the 1990s and 2000s, with standout roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where she portrayed Dawn Summers, Buffy's younger sister. Trachtenberg's work earned her a loyal fan base, and her performances were praised for their emotional depth. She was also known for her comedic turn in Euro Trip and other television and film appearances. Her untimely death came after complications from a liver transplant, and her passing shocked those who knew her. Trachtenberg had a bright career ahead of her, and her death has left many in mourning, especially her fans and colleagues who admired her talent and warmth. Richard Roat, March 6, 2025. Actor Richard Roat, 84, best known for his roles in TV series like Seinfeld, Friends, and The Golden Girls, has died. Roat appeared in more than 100 shows over his long career in Hollywood. His passing is mourned by fans who remember him fondly from his wide variety of roles across both sitcoms and dramas. Joe R. Lansdale, March 5, 2025. Joe R. Lansdale, a prolific American author renowned for his work in the horror and crime genres, passed away at the age of 69. Lansdale was celebrated for his stories that explored dark Southern themes, and his works like Cold in July and The Bottoms earned him critical acclaim. His passing leaves a big hole in the world of genre fiction. Andy White, March 6, 2025. Andy White, the British session drummer known for playing on the original recording of Love Me Do by the Beatles, died at the age of 85. White's contribution to music history is immeasurable, and his role on that iconic track helped launch one of the most influential bands in history. Kevin O'Leary, March 4, 2025. Kevin O'Leary, best known for his role on Shark Tank, passed away at the age of 72. O'Leary was a Canadian entrepreneur and investor who became a global business icon. His contributions to venture capitalism and his fiery, no-nonsense demeanor made him a household name in the business world. Laurie James, March 4, 2025. Singer Laurie James, 61, passed away after a brief battle with illness. Known for her work in the 1980s and 1990s as a prominent R&B singer, Laurie's soulful voice helped shape the genre. She was known for her hits like Come Back to Me and I'll Be Waiting. Travis McGee, March 5, 2025. Author Travis McGee, 77, known for his series of detective novels, passed away last week. McGee's works like The Deep Blue Goodbye and A Purple Place for Dying have been revered in the mystery and detective fiction world. His passing is a loss for mystery lovers around the world. David McCallum Sr., March 6, 2025. David McCallum Sr., the famous father of actor David McCallum Jr. from NCIS, passed away at 95. McCallum Sr. was well loved in the community and respected for his contributions as a teacher, mentor, and leader in his field. His legacy is continued through his children. James McVeigh, March 6, 2025. James McVeigh, a lead guitarist for the British band The Vamps, tragically passed away at the age of 29 after complications from an ongoing health battle. James was remembered for his powerful guitar solos and his charismatic stage presence. Fans around the world mourn the loss of a talented musician. Darlene Duncan, March 3, 2025. Darlene Duncan, 61, a well-known figure in the fashion industry, passed away from heart failure. Duncan made her mark as a model in the 1980s and later became a well-respected designer. Her influence on the fashion world helped shape modern streetwear.